Hello interwebs, welcome to Let's Fix Computers. Sorry about the shaky cam today, it's the best I can manage. I've got to put the camera on high refresh rate and no camera and no steadying in order to avoid the flicker from the dreaded LED baton. Anyway, had lots of questions about what camera setup I use, so I thought I'd give you a very quick crash course on what I'm doing here. So that is the workbench. It's currently in absolute state, but whatever, that's not important right now. So that's where I'm doing all my work. Over in the corner you can see the computer I record to and the two monitors that I use. The top monitor is for monitoring the recordings, that's OBS and stuff. Bottom monitor is hooked into the HDMI capture card. So when I'm working on PCs and stuff like that, that's the output from the PC. As you can see, I've got two studio lights here. These are a fairly recent acquisition. These are just Neewar things from Amazon. They were about £160 for the pair, and they are very effective lights, these. These have transformed my recent videos. Then they are supplemented by the flickery LED bar up there, which is flickery and horrible. However, that LED bar does provide a lot of additional background light, which also helps significantly. The cameras, the face cam is just a Logitech C920. So that's that guy there. So that guy does my face, and I have it sitting on the lower monitor, or I sometimes move it up to the top monitor for when I'm standing. The main bench cam that everyone wants to know about, this is just a Logitech BRIO webcam. So if I just turn that guy around, there we go. That's just a Logitech BRIO. Oh, come on, focus. This is why I hate using my phone for recording. Everything should have manual focus. Anyway, yeah, Logitech BRIO. And this is mounted on a modified microphone stand. So this is literally just a desk clamp stand for a microphone. So that's what gives me all of this articulation and movement up and down. And what I've done is I've literally just bodged screw mounts onto this, so I can undo this screw, and that's what allows me to adjust the angle of the camera. And I can move it up and down, left and right, and so on and so forth. And that just connects with a long USB-C cable back to the computer. The camera is capable of doing 4K, however I run it at 1080p because that gives me 60 frames a second, which is how I get the 60 FPS video from a webcam. And then that, plus lots of lighting, is how I get such a good picture from just a webcam. Then on the PC side of things, as I mentioned, I'm running OBS, which does all the recordings. And then the other bit of magic is that I've got Logitech Settings open all the time. And with Logitech Settings, I can set the camera into manual focus, and I can just manually dial in the focus using the mouse and keyboard. So you'll often see me reach to the, well, it often gets cut in the videos, but now and then you might just see me reach over with my right hand to the keyboard where I'm just manually adjusting the focus on the camera. And then one more trick I've got as well is if I go over to home, I can also adjust the camera's field of view between 78, 90, and or 68. Or 65, sorry. And that gives me just a little bit of zoom in and zoom out. I usually have it on 78 because that gives the camera the best picture with the least amount of distortion. However, I'll use 90 degrees if I really need that extra wide angle, and I'll use 65 if it's a really awkward camera shot and I need to move the camera further away but still get a slightly closer shot. However, 65 degrees starts sacrificing, you start going a little bit grainy with that. That's about it. Oh, one last thing as well. Microphone is a Samson CO1U. And yeah, very good podcasting microphone. That's it. It's a very simple setup. However, I've got the use of these down to a fine art. And it means, yeah, it's going to take quite a fancy setup to actually improve on this. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.